Officials at the City of Gering say they are reviewing a number of resident complaints about high utility bills that came out at the end of August, especially those showing extreme water consumption. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, pictures of at least 2 Gering utility bills posted on social media show a present meter reading lower than the prior reading, with a consumption, in both cases, well over 900,000 gallons. Charges around $16,500 plus related sales taxes approaching $1,200. City Finance Director Renee Jimenez tells KNEB News city staff is looking into the cause for those bills with unusually high charges.
And that would probably be one in which there was a meter change. That's what we're looking into. And so if that didn't get put into the system like it should have been, then the new read that would have come in wouldn't have made sense.
She says other than those extremely unusual cases where things didn't get changed in their billing system due to short staffing, the vast majority of higher than normal bills are likely due to increased water and electrical usages during July's unusually hot weather. The city does have a list of customer billings that they are looking into, and residents with concerns can get added to that list by calling the city utility department. Well, after a year of delays that included a period of skyrocketing steel prices and a global pandemic, Prime Metal Products in Gering is finally up and running. The company will manufacture sheet metal products such as commercial duct and spiral. Owner Herb Gibson told KNB News it still takes time to build up to full operations, but they are taking it in steps.
We're running some material on some lines. September will be a big month for us with most of the other machines coming in, and so we're up to 7 people and starting to ship some products out to job sites.
Gibson said they are still hiring employees, and if interested, you can apply in person at the factory offices with entry from Lockwood Road in Gering. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's in with your weekend weather forecast. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, we've got lots to talk about, starting with some quiet, tranquil weather here this evening. Pretty nice temps, so we fall down into the 60s tomorrow morning. Low 50s probably. Don't think we'll get too many upper 40s. Might sneak one in there. Record highs are coming this weekend, especially tomorrow. That's going to be our warmest day before things drastically change. We have a major cold front that's on the way Monday. Can't stress this enough. Huge changes coming in our weather. Rain and snow is going to be possible. And Tuesday night, we have a hard freeze on the table. That after yesterday's high of 83 and a morning low of 49. Almost picture perfect out there. Nothing in the rain gauge. We're going to add to that rain, though. Widespread beneficial rain seems to be coming our way. Friday night lights tonight. The call in the field is it's good weather. Yeah, we're going to be dealing with great stuff going on tonight. Kickoff temperatures here this evening at around 72 by halftime, probably into the upper 60s. Really a very nice weather as we go through the evening hours tonight. And Labor Day is coming up on Monday, so that forecast, saw how good it was tonight, but look at what we have Monday. Windy with falling temps, rain developing in the afternoon. 76 will be a high in the morning before some drastic changes come our way. Upper 80s, low 90s out here across the high plains right now. Temperatures fall pretty quickly as we start to lose some sunlight later on in the day. That angle of the sun not as high, and daylight hours are getting less. So it's easy to drop these temperatures off as we go through the evening. Upper 80s and low 90s again across the region, and light winds out of the east and northeast. Okay, this is what we're going to pay close attention to and what we've got going on. This is where we sit right now. We showed you those temperatures. Cooler temperatures are off to the north and east. This is what's coming our way. Let's go into Saturday. This is tomorrow. Here's the heat building. Hottest right in our area tomorrow. Then we go through tomorrow night and into early Sunday. Then by Sunday afternoon, that heat maybe just a little further to the south of us will still be plenty hot on Sunday. Now let's look at what happens Monday. Here comes that system. This is 8 o'clock Monday morning. We're going to see temps that are probably going to be the warmest early in the morning hours. This is by 8 o'clock, this particular model. By noon, again, look at where basically the North Platte River is. Warmer to the south, colder temps to the north. That's going to come barreling through here by Monday afternoon and Monday evening. It's going to be very windy along with it as well. And then by look at Tuesday morning, cold temps have overspread the region. And during the afternoon Tuesday, that cold air mass is not really going to move much at all and stay pretty cold here across the region, bottoming out Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. And then that system starts to shift off to the east of us, and that cold air moderates a little bit to the east as we go into Thursday. Big time changes coming. Can't stress that enough, folks. These are going to be huge changes for us, especially compared to where we are going to be earlier on in the weekend. Tonight, it's all clear, quiet here across the region, nothing happening. Low temperatures tonight going to fall off into the low 50s primarily. I think we'll keep most everybody 50 or above. Tomorrow, nothing happening. Futurecast all day tomorrow just shows sunshine, and it's going to bake tomorrow. Definitely the hottest day of the holiday weekend coming tomorrow, as we're going to stay sunny, dry, and really quiet too. But boy, look at these temperatures tomorrow. One last hurrah coming with temps at or above 100 for most of us here across the high plains tomorrow. But remember where these highs are, because those low temperatures we just saw are going to be closer to our highs as we go into Tuesday of this week. Nothing coming up the next 24 hours. Now the good news is, along with that cold, we are going to be dealing with some rain and some accumulating rain and snow, but we'll get into that here in just a moment. Let's start off, first of all, with the rain. This is what the European model has coming for us with this storm system. Primarily, this is going to be Monday into Tuesday. Decent amounts of moisture here in the high plains. As you look, we've got some indications are maybe a widespread half an inch to an inch. Widespread here across the region. It's been a long time since we've seen this much rain painted in a widespread variety across the region. Let's certainly hope that can happen, because we would certainly appreciate it. On the flip side of that, though, yikes, the European model also showing a little bit of snow. Now, accumulations are really not going to stick to the ground, so when you see a couple inches, that's not likely going to happen, but certainly the indications are there for wet snow to be mixing in with that rain. All in all, a very complicated, busy forecast, especially as we get into early next week. Clear 53 tonight. Nothing doing tomorrow, just a baking hot temperature of 104 degrees. That will be a record if we get to 104. Our record tomorrow, 102 in Scotts Bluff, and it's going to be right up there again on Sunday, upper 90s. Then here comes the big change. Again, that Monday high of 76, probably going to be early in the day. Temps are going to fall. We may stay above freezing Monday night, but very close to it depending on the cloud cover. Rain, snow mixing at times Monday night into Tuesday morning. Tuesday just downright cold with highs only in the upper 40s. There's that hard freeze coming possibly Tuesday night. Again, if we clear out, we could be dealing with low temperatures in the upper 20s for an extended period of time. It will rebound after Tuesday, but it's going to take a while. Just 60 Wednesday, maybe climbing back up to near 80 by Friday of next week. So massive changes coming. Prepare for colder temperatures and the possibility of a hard freeze by Tuesday night. But certainly the first two-thirds of your weekend going to be way better than that last day on Monday, as we're going to be transitioning into a much more active and colder weather pattern.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Renewal by Andersen Windows and Patio Doors. Invest in your home.
The number one investment I like to invest in is my home. For less than your cable bill and your cell phone bill, you can have all new windows in your house. Now, I've never got a return from my cable bill, and I've never got a return from my cell phone bill. But when you invest in your home and windows, you're going to get that return.
Now more than ever, there is no place like home. Invest in it. Renewal by Andersen Windows and Patio Doors.
With magnificent views and a majestic rolling landscape, Scenic Knolls Golf Course welcomes you. Located 2 miles north of Mitchell, make your way to the top course in the valley. Recent renovations and the highest quality greens in western Nebraska provide a fantastic golf experience at a terrific value. Scenic Knolls provides exciting golf for all skill levels and is where PGA Tour pro Nate Lashley got his start. After your round or anytime you're hungry, stop into Ayala's restaurant for good food and drinks. Call today and book your tee time or go online at mitchellcity.net/recreation.
Hey Scottsbluff, everyone's favorite mascot is here with some tips to help your child wear a mask. Tip number 1, let them pick it out. Let kids choose the color or fabric for their mask so they can show their personal style. Tip number 2, wear it properly. Teach your child to put their mask on correctly, making sure it covers the nose, mouth, and chin. Tip number 3, practice makes perfect. Start wearing the mask at home for short periods of time to help your child adjust to it. Wear it during fun activities and gradually work up to longer amounts of time. Tip number 4, use play. You can use household items to make a play mask for a favorite stuffed toy or doll. Encourage kids to play dress up as a doctor, nurse, or veterinarian while wearing a mask. And tip number 5, be a mask role model. Wear a mask yourself and explain how it keeps both you and others safe. Remember, wearing a mask along with good hand hygiene and social distancing will help decrease the spread of COVID-19 in our community. Green is the goal, so let's get there together. Mask up, Bearcats!
Welcome back. Unified Command confirms 40 new COVID-19 cases in the Panhandle since their last reporting on Monday, as well as 42 new recoveries. The new cases include 13 in Dawes County, 11 in Scottsbluff County, 7 each in Sheridan and Box Butte counties, and 1 new case each in Sioux and Cheyenne counties. The recoveries include 19 in Scottsbluff County, 17 in Dawes, 2 each in Garden and Sheridan counties, and 1 each in Box Butte and Cheyenne counties. Well, the Nebraska Public Service Commission has approved funding that will pay for equipment and the first year of service and maintenance for a 911 backup system for Scottsbluff County. The PSC on Tuesday approved the county's request to use approximately $112,000 in set-aside funds to pay for installation of the Viper system, which is already in use in a number of Panhandle counties, as well as other parts of the state. Scottsbluff Fire Marshal and Mutual Aid Association Board President Anthony Murphy explained how the system will work once operational.
So this is designed for those type of situations where if our 911 goes down, it will automatically fail over and Alliance or Sydney or any other agency, any other 911 ESAP that's on the Viper system, they can automatically start receiving the 911 calls and dispatching.
Murphy says a recent instance where the system would have come into play was back in April when the county comm center lost power and a backup generator did not kick in. and the Emergency Operations Center had to be activated to handle calls to 911. County Communications Director Ray Richards tells KNB News he would expect installation of the backup system to take place in about 60 days. And the Scottsbluff City Council this week approved 2 new economic development agreements, including a $50,000 grant in exchange for adding 5 employees and a $100,000 loan to Vista Beam Wireless, who will be expanding their operation into Scottsbluff. The council also awarded a $50,000 loan to Reverence Funeral Parlor for startup expenses in opening their new business in Scottsbluff. Applicant Stephanie Gonzalez explained to the council what she and husband Oscar plan.
Primarily what we would like to do is offer affordable and quality funeral service care to the families here. We, in my experience as a funeral director the past 10 years here, then a lot of families struggled with the costs for cremation and for funerals, and we believe if we can be a small family-owned funeral home and keep our overhead very low, then we can be able to provide that to families here.
The couple is in the process of purchasing the former KMOR building on Shar Avenue, while Vista Beam has purchased the former Black Hills Energy Shop on East 15th Street. Well, straight ahead, Alex and Rebel will be in with your Friday 5. I'll have that in just 90 seconds here on KNEB.TV News.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the FNBO Ag Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Saturday is National Cheese Pizza Day, and thanks to our ag producers, it's going to be a great day to celebrate.
Hello and welcome to this cheesy edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
We'll begin with an important part of the pizza, the foundation, also known as the crust.
According to our calculations, 1 bushel of wheat can make the crust for about 84 pizzas.
That means that over 4,200 pizza crusts can be made with 1 acre of wheat in Nebraska.
Our favorite pizzas would not be what they are without tomato sauce.
In fact, 3/4 of American tomato consumption comes from processed tomatoes.
Nebraska's production of greenhouse tomatoes tops 10 million pounds each year. That's according to the USDA Economic Research Service.
That ranks Nebraska in the top 4 of tomato production in the United States.
Next on the list, the pepperoni.
According to multiple polls, pepperoni is the most popular pizza topping, and it can be made from pork and beef, and it's also a type of salami.
About 252 million pounds of pepperoni are used on pizzas each year in the U.S., and 36% of all pizza orders want their pizza topping to be pepperoni only.
So you've got your crust, your pizza sauce, your pepperoni, and now it's time to make it the ultimate pizza.
A popular topping, mushrooms.
Nearly 2/3 of the white button mushrooms consumed in the United States come from the nearly 70 mushroom farms in Pennsylvania.
According to Penn State Extension, Pennsylvania's Chester County is home to 61 mushroom farms that account for nearly half of U.S. mushroom production.
And finally, more cheese, please.
Cheese consumption is on the rise with the help of pizzas. In 1990, pizzerias bought $1.4 billion worth of pizza cheese. Nowadays, they're purchasing roughly $3 billion worth, and that's according to the National Association of Pizzeria Operators.
Now, although Wisconsin is dubbed as the leader in cheese production, Nebraska is home to its own cheese plants. There's Yisha's Farmstead Cheese in Brainerd, Branched Oak Farms in Raymond, and Dutch Girl Creamery in Lincoln, just to name a few.
Well, that'll do it for this cheesy edition of Friday 5, which is brought to you by the Nebraska Corn Board.
Have a great weekend.
This is Mike. Mike likes his car. Mike likes to save money. And Mike likes to breathe. So Mike fills up with E15 with 15% American ethanol. The clean octane in E15 gives Mike the performance he wants from his engine and the clean air he wants for his family. Better yet, E15 costs less at the pump. Higher octane, cleaner air, lower cost. E15 sure gives Mike a lot to like. Discover E15 with American ethanol.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Bank, we believe it shouldn't cost you money to access your money. That's why we offer free ATMs anytime, anywhere. Whether you are across town or traveling abroad, there won't be an added expense to access the funds in your Platte Valley Bank account. Free ATMs are just one of the great benefits of banking with us. Stop by to talk to one of our friendly associates to discuss what else Platte Valley Bank has to offer.
And finally tonight, work is proceeding on schedule for the Quad Field Baseball-Softball Complex at Gering's Oregon Trail Park. Gering Parks Director Amy Seiler says weather has cooperated for construction this summer, with no delays to this point. She says contractors have had a few issues with locating different parts, particularly for the sprinkler system, but says they are on track to meet all of their target deadlines.
We are extremely pleased. We are on schedule. It's been a very cooperative summer as far as the weather goes. For construction, it's been really hot, but they have not had any delays due to the weather. They've had a little bit of difficulty locating different types of parts, particularly for our sprinkler system, but they've done an incredible job locating things and keeping things right on track. We anticipate that we'll meet all of our targets for completion.
Seiler said they need to have the sod in so it can root down this fall, so they can have playable fields next spring. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.